I'm not sure I want to show you my FPL team this week. But I don't think I really have a choice. So welcome back to the FPL Maverick. And this is just a quick review of my Game Week 12 team. Now, starting in goal, we have Verbruggen. Now, they did lose, but he got some save points, so 3 points is all good. Moving on to Aina as one of the players that we brought in this week. Now, it didn't work out great, but realistically, we brought him in to fit Salah. He was unsure whether they were going to play him this week, so he did play. Arsenal did beat them 3-0, so he got 0 points. But it's not all bad because I like Aina moving forward. He's got some good fixtures coming up. Let's say that. He's got some good fixtures coming up. So it's not the end of the world. 0 points. It's crap, but we move. Moving on to Gabriel. Got the clean sheet, which is awesome. I mean, Arsenal have been doing a little bit better in that regard. So hopefully that is going to continue. Aït-Nouri only got 2 points. They did concede against Fulham. I think he's potentially a little unlucky not to get on the scoreboard somewhere, either an assist or a goal, considering they did score 4 goals. And Aït-Nouri has been kind of there or thereabouts. On to Morgan Rogers. Probably wasn't his best game. Only got the basically the attendance points. 2 points, came off in the 86th minute. On to Semenyo. Actually didn't have the worst game. I believe he had a 94% accuracy with his passing and he had about 4 shots on goal. These aren't bad things, but he did pick up a yellow, which means he only got 1 point and he is suspended for the game against Wolves. His next game back will be Spurs, which isn't ideal, but I like him from that point on. He comes into some really good fixtures. Clean sheet away to Everton. Saw Mbeumo only pick up 3 points this week. It was a bit of a tough day for Cole Palmer. Only picked up 2 points. Now, he should have had a goal, but it came off Madueke, so just one of those days when it's not your day, it's not your day. Now, the reason we took the hit was to bring in our guy, Mohamed Salah. Now, we captained him, 26 points. He scored 2, assisted 1, took his shirt off for one of the goals, which obviously picked up a yellow, so that's -1. But that's the reason we took that hit. And if I'm honest, it's worth it because now moving forward, our team looks so much better. Chris Wood came on late and struggled to really make an impact. So 1 point for him. I mean, he did play a lot in international break, so he needed the rest. Hopefully, going forward, he's going to be starting more as they need him. And as for Erling Haaland, I mean, what can you say? He's producing the best underlying numbers, goal-scoring numbers, against everybody. But he can't buy a goal at the moment. Even against, look at Spurs, they got absolutely thrashed 4-0. I mean, I haven't seen Spurs play that well and City play that badly in a while. And Haaland should have had a goal. I mean, he knocked it off the top post. It should have had a goal, but he didn't. And this is what we're looking at. So now, obviously, that begs the question, do we get rid of Haaland or do we stick it out because his underlying stats are there? City are not going to be this bad all season. But when does it change? They have good fixtures, relatively good fixtures coming up, especially City standards. Something needs to change. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep him in next week. But from that point on, do we change him? I mean, next week they're playing Liverpool. So the Liverpool, Salah, Haaland, City playing against each other. I think that's going to be the big discussion, captaincy. Easy decision, really, because Salah is the one in current form. But Haaland against Liverpool, big game, big event, big moment. I think there's something to be said, especially since, like I said, the best underlying stats in the league. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And as for the bench, I mean, a little bit unexpected, but Fabianski picked up the clean sheet 2-0 against Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle had their opportunities, just didn't take them, and that's what happens. That's what happens in the Premier League. If you don't take your opportunities, you don't win games. I've been looking at bringing in Isak actually at some point, and he looked pretty good too. So still an option. I think if you're looking at the likes of player like Isak, he's definitely still an option. But I would consider Nicholas Jackson instead. Really good fixtures, costs less. I think Isak is 8.8, Jackson 7.9 if I'm right. So yeah, I'd be looking at that. I am looking at that. If Haaland doesn't work out, that's going to be a swap. Nico Jackson in, and then upgrade possibly Semenyo to Saka. So these are options that I'm going to be playing with in the next few weeks. And the rest of the bench, I mean, at Cameron Archer, Konza, Greaves, Konza injured, Greaves likewise. Hopefully Greaves will be back soon. I'm not sure really what's going on with Konza, but I plan on getting rid of Konza soon, bringing in Emerson. I really like Emerson, actually. He's showing some really good numbers, and he's only 4.4 million. So he actually rotates quite nicely with Aina. So he's one that I might actually be bringing in next week, maybe, because I want to see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to consider. So yeah, that's the team. Let me know what you think. How did you do? I'm assuming most of you did very, very well, better than me. But hopefully in the next few weeks we can turn this around. So yeah, I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.